Yes, there. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Eve of Christmas Eve.
It is the eve of Christmas Eve, and we are going to do some Christmas baking today. And we are going to sing some carols today. And maybe even deliver some Christmas invitations tomorrow night. We'll deliver the invitations today for tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah. Lots going on.
Awesome.
Yeah. The eve of Christmas Eve. I've never really known what to do with these candles after we get to the 24th, because they're still stars and things, like, they're super cute.
Yeah, we have, 3 little stumps of candles now or something?
Yes. Well, last night, before we were off to Belleville, we had stopped at a thrift store, and I got some very lovely little candle holders, and I think these candles, the candle ends will go in, and I've got another set of candle ones that I think I'm going to take. We have so many purple candles from Advent.
Yes.
Because we use a new set every year, and at least once a year I have to take a few out to make sure they last through the whole service. So I think I'm going to take all the old purple ones and put them in candlesticks around our house for Christmas Eve.
Okay. That sounds fun.
So.
Yeah, we had a nice little shopping trip yesterday.
Yeah. Because we were having a Christmas Eve party, I needed some serving trays, and I have none. And I've seen the price of Christmas Eve serving trays, and we went over to a thrift store and found some beautiful ones that are actually still in the car because we got in late. But I think I'm all ready for my party. Well, the food hasn't been made and the people aren't here yet, but there's a few other tasks to be done.
Details.
But that element is ready, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so that's the other thing we're getting ready for, which leads me to the question of the day. What is some of your favorite Christmas Eve traditions or rituals or practices that you've done? And while you are thinking, I will get to one of our favorite morning things. It is the eve of Christmas Eve tea. I think that's the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
I found it. It's right here. And we are going to be drinking caramel shortbread.
Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that description.
I can't open it.
No, I will try.
And I'm not feeling 100% today because last night when we were out, I don't think it's the meal, though there is always the risk of cross-contamination. I took a risk and used a paper straw, which sometimes is glued with gluten, but that was my only option to be able to drink my drink, and I'm not feeling well today. It's going to make for an interesting. Caramel shortbread is a fruit infusion with no caffeine.
Okay, excellent.
It is 200 Fahrenheit for 5+ minutes. And the first ingredient is...
Apple.
And then raisins, brown sugar, natural and artificial almond and hazelnut flavoring, elderberry, willow bark, almonds, hazelnut, sour cherries, raspberries, and stevia extract.
Just curious. Is an unripened elderberry just called a younger berry?
Yes, that is the thing. Okay, he's got it in open. Oh, do you wanna?
Oh yes, I could do that. Look at this. You ready? It's on the number 2. There are only 2 days left to Christmas.
Tonight is the penultimate night of Advent. Second last. Penultimate.
You love that word.
My good friend Patrick taught it to me, and I have wanted to... there's only so many occasions you can use it, that when you can use it, you need to use it. So happy penultimate day of Advent. I don't know if it's going to taste good.
I think you like it, considering you keep smelling it.
but it smells lovely.
Okay.
Now, we've often enjoyed a smell, but when there's stevia in it, it gets a low score normally, traditionally. In the past, other teas with stevia.
5+ minutes, you said, right?
5+ minutes.
Okay.
So, penultimate item to our nativity. We open the book. Alright. Wonder what this is. It's not what I expected.
It is our second angel.
It is our second angel. To make an angel choir.
Angel we have heard on high.
Sweetly singing over the plains. Are you going to have to knock the one angel out to make space for two angels?
No, I'm just going to have to shift them around later.
Okay.
One of them sideways, looking at the other angel, going, hey, what are we singing now?
I forgot my line.
You're the one with the chord book.
It's interesting, though, if you look at... Luke doesn't actually say they sing. I don't know where the singing came from, because all it says is they were proclaiming or they were saying, glory to God in the highest. I like the idea of angels singing, but we don't actually know if if it was an angelic choir or just people yelling. We are on the second last day, but our book goes further. We'll still read this one. Today's talk is an invitation. God came to us because he wanted to join us on the road, to listen to our story, and to help us realize that we are not walking in circles, but moving towards the house of peace and joy. This is the great mystery of Christmas that continues to give us comfort and consolation. We are not alone in our journey. The God of love who gave us life sent his only Son to be with us at all times and in all places, so that we never have to feel lost in our struggles, but always can trust that he walks with us. Christmas is the renewed invitation not to be afraid and to let him, whose love is greater than our own hearts and minds can comprehend, will be our companion.
Our reading today is from Luke chapter 12, titled, Worry Not. Do not be afraid, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give alms. Make purses for yourselves that do not wear out, an unfailing treasure in heaven, where no thief comes near and no moth destroys. And that's Luke 12:32-33. And our prayer today, Lord, give us the grace to be counted among your little flock. You often said to your disciples, do not be afraid. May your message sink into our hearts and offer us merciful consolation and joyful assurances of your unending care and concern. Amen.
Amen. Poet Robert Herrick?
Yeah, Eric.
Says this about the mistletoe plant, a symbol of the Christmas season. Lord, I am like to mistletoe, which has no root and cannot grow or prosper but by that same tree. It clings about, so I by thee. Note that the mistletoe is a parasite that often grows under the bark of apple trees. Includes a sprig of mistletoe in your Christmas greens to signify the undying love of your Lord, and what is this word?
Unallowed.
Doesn't look right. That
Unalloyed.
unalloyed. An alloyed dependence on him. By the way of the old legend says that Christ's cross was made of the wood from the mistletoe. Interesting. I mean, we have mistletoe.
Ours is a little bit fake, in that it's made of plastic.
And it lasts every year.
It does.
It's a bit more challenging to find real mistletoe where we live.
Mm-hmm.
So there are actually, because this goes, I think we might jump to Feliz Navidad.
Okay.
I might read them all today and figure out which one to read for tomorrow. So, Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Christmas Eve is also almost here. It's tomorrow
Yes.
night.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of things that can happen on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your favorite Christmas Eve traditions?
Food.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Is there a specific Christmas Eve food that just makes it feel more...
I don't know if there's a specific food. So, before you and I met, Christmas Eve was traditionally the Christmas celebration with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be when all my siblings would go and all the grandchildren would be there, and it would be kind of a big party, and there'd be presents opening and everything else, and there would be an opportunity to sit around and have effectively a Christmas meal, like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and have a big Christmas meal. And then since you and I have been together, Christmas Eve has basically become the celebration with your parents. So we often have our Christmas Eve service, and then we go to your parents' place and have like a late brunch snack time.
It is...
It's an appy night.
It's appy night.
Yes. Appetizers and movie time and that type of thing.
It's often when we finally wrap all our gifts for everyone. So we
There's that.
Christmas Eve service. When we were in the same town as my parents, we go to their house with all of our gifts in the car. We have the meal time of appetizers, and that's a fun feast that takes a while to eat because different appetizers come out of the oven at different times.
Yeah.
And
then we would wrap the last half of our gifts because we hadn't had a chance yet.
And we watch Alistair Sim's A Christmas Carol.
And potentially another movie or two, depending on how much wrapping we have.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think the eating of not necessarily traditional Christmas food every time, because I mean my parents always did a very traditional meal. There was usually a turkey and or a ham and mashed potatoes and other vegetables and a salad, and fairly traditional. But just the idea of sitting around with family and having food in celebration of the Christmas season, I think, is kind of the tradition that, yeah.
Yeah. I would agree. Like, Christmas Eve service has been part of my life as long as I can remember. And I think Christmas Eve for me, like, the moment that just feels memorable, extra special, is the lighting of all the Christmas candles that everybody's holding. And I think that's been a part of almost every church I've ever been, with the exception of when I was at New Hope. We'd have an adult service, and then, we'd have a kid family friendly service, and then later we'd have a candlelight adult, more somber service. And at the kids one, we didn't give them candles, we gave them glow sticks.
I mean, child safety and all that.
Yeah. And that's where I first started doing the Christmas happy birthday cake. And so we still keep that tradition going with cupcakes, which we're going to bake today.
Yay! Which means we have to buy like 6 or 7 boxes of pre-made white cake mix.
We're going to buy cake, yes. And I will be making lots and lots of icing today. It will be good. It will be great. So yeah, Christmas traditions. Mm-hmm. We should try this tea.
Yep, it's just over its 5 minutes, so we're good to go.
Yeah. This year, we're not having Christmas Eve on Christmas Eve with my family. We're going to have ours in the new year, which means we're making new traditions. We're having some friends over Christmas Eve, and just people that we would like to make sure have a place to celebrate Christmas. So we went and bought a whole bunch of appetizers yesterday, and I don't know. Originally, I was still planning A Christmas Carol, because that's what I watch on Christmas Eve. But I'm wondering if we might look through our Christmas movies and put something else on, like Charlie Brown's Christmas or something. Because I would imagine we're going to watch A Christmas Carol on Stewart Family Christmas Eve on January 5th.
Probably. It smells nice.
It smells sweet. There's still the nutty smell. And I smell the
stevia.
sugar.
It's liquid stevia.
With a nutty aftertaste. And then more stevia. Yep, it is sweet. With some nutty in the middle. And then stevia aftertaste. I was going to give it almost a 3. But I'll take the 2.
No, that lingers. It's definitely a 2.
Okay.
I have the linger of stevia in my mouth. It is not joyful.
Joyful, joyful, we are.
But today is going to be a busy day. But I feel like it's going to be a fun day.
Yes. None of the tasks. The only thing I'm concerned about is how serious the level of cramping that I have caused myself is going to get.
Yeah. Now, the upside is we have a portable hot water bottle.
Yep. I think we're going to need to take that with me to the church, and I don't know how much I'm going to be able to function.
And you have a very comfy couch that you can rest on for a half hour or so between some tasks if you need it.
And we've already discussed, I'm not able to do any of the cupcake side of things. I will do the icing side of things.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because you are not always careful to wash your hands when you're baking. And the last thing you need to do is accidentally touch yourself right by the mouth with cake mix on your hand.
Yeah, I can help with the icing. I'll let other people do the actual interacting with the cupcakes. And it's not like touching is the thing. It's the touching, getting gluten on my hands, and then eating my next meal or something like that. And
we're doing like what you did last year when we were making the cupcakes. And
that was shortbread day.
And just grabbing a chunk off of the tray. And
he gave a sample to someone, and it had only been about 6 months since I had been diagnosed. And I had been avoiding gluten, but we didn't know all the things we know now. And it was one of those, he's like, here, try this. Let me know if it's good. And without even thinking, he was offering it just like a group of people. I took a piece too and ate it. And he's like, what are you doing?
Well, I think you were on the phone with your parents at the time. So I just kind of stared at you as you were walking away going, And
it wasn't until about a minute later, I'm like, I just ate gluten. What was I thinking? Anyway. Celiac autoimmune disease has been an adjustment.
So we'll have to make sure that our muffin trays are good to go.
Yep.
I think they are. They haven't been used in a while, so they probably want to give them a rinse off to make sure there's no issues. And yeah.
And then after caroling tonight, the rest of the night is going to be setting this place up for Christmas goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bit
of decorating, bit of organizing.
Yeah, there's a few things that have kept getting put off on the hanging up, and those are going to go up tonight for tomorrow. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It'll be wonderful.
And we're going to go take a walk this morning.
We are going to have a walk around the Polson Park area.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. Just take a casual walk, drop some door knockers off. Mm-hmm. In mailboxes, not on doors.
Yeah, they don't have the clicky slit.
Yeah.
We might order some of those next year to actually do that.
Mm. Yeah. We just need our graphics in place early enough.
Okay. Friends, it's been a wonderful time with you, but the day is moving on, and we are going to...
The sun is coming up to greet us, so we now need to greet the sun by doing the things.
Yeah. The sun is awake, so I am awake. Let's go do the thing.